Welcome to the Weekly Blend with Marcia. Today we're going to be talking about lessons learned as an instructional coach. I have been in the instructional coaching position now for over 10 years. I've been helping teachers just like you across the country, helping to implement technology, differentiated instruction, blended learning. And each week I'm going to showcase a different story to share. This week I'm going to focus in on one that just happened to me on Monday. And this is going to be kind of like a focus about the rest of the year. And it's going to be on my daily agenda to make sure I focus in on. And it is stop, ask, and listen. So what happened on Monday was I had a group of teachers that I worked with first part of the day. It was about a 3-hour block of time that we sat down, we were doing some coaching time. So I showed them some new tips and tricks and how to get started with their hybrid blended learning environment. Then we set up planning time. Now, I put everybody into, this is virtual, so everybody was in a room, but I still kept them on Zoom so I could still work with them and see what they needed help with. So that group, they all were in one physical room and in one big Zoom room. So I kind of sat there and I said, hey guys, if you need help, let me know. I can jump in and I can help you with your planning process. That first group, nobody asked for help. Now this is something new where we're going to be adding differentiated instruction into our lesson plans. So I know that there were some teachers that probably had some questions, but nobody asked. So, you know, guys kind of hung tight. We're just kind of like waiting. The 15-20 minutes went by. No questions for me, which is very odd. So after that group went by, I sat down and we talked to the administration team. This is where stop, ask, and listen. I stopped and reflected before that group and I'm like, wow, that just didn't work out well. That 15-20 minutes of planning, it kind of felt awkward. Where usually I get a lot of, hey, how about this idea? What does this look like? So my reflection was I have to do something different. So that's where I stopped. Then I asked the administrative team, like, what would you guys do? What did you think? And then I listened. So I asked the question and then I listened. I listened to them give me feedback on what I just did as an instructional coach. They said, we like the planning time. We think it needs to be longer. And we know the teachers didn't have questions, but nobody asked, so what do we do? So we discussed back and forth. In the end, as a team effort, we came up with giving the teachers more time to plan. Then we also decided to put the teachers in individual breakout rooms. Yep, that's right. Even though they're in a physical room together, we put them into individual breakout rooms so that way if they had a question, they could just hit that ask for help and I could jump in and help answer their question on their planning. The first group that I had, nobody asked questions. The second group, we had 8 teachers asking questions during that 30-minute block of time. Hey, what do you think about this? Am I on the right track? What do you think? It's amazing when you stop, ask, and you listen on how different your coaching approach can be. So there's my weekly lesson learned. I hope that you can take that idea and think about it for your next instructional coaching day.